In the world of technology, few rivalries have captured the imagination like that of Apple and Samsung. These two titans of the industry have been locked in a battle for supremacy, continually shaping the future of innovation. But how did this rivalry begin, and what makes it one of the most intense in the tech world? Today we delve deep into the history, controversies, and competition between Apple and Samsung, two companies that have not only redefined our digital lives, but also influenced the trajectory of the entire tech industry. From smartphones to smartwatches, tablets to TVs, this rivalry spans multiple product lines, influencing the choices of millions of consumers worldwide. But to understand the present, we must first look to the past. Apple, founded in 1976 by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Wayne, began as a small company focused on personal computers. Their breakthrough came with the launch of the Macintosh in 1984.
Introducing Macintosh. It does all the things you'd expect a business computer to do. It does a lot of things you wouldn't expect a business computer to do. And it does some things no other business computer has ever done before.
A product that revolutionized the tech industry with its graphical user interface and iconic design. This early success set the stage for Apple to become a leading innovator in consumer technology. Meanwhile, across the Pacific in South Korea, Samsung was building its empire. Founded in 1938 by Lee Byung-chul, Samsung began as a trading company but diversified into electronics by the 1960s, producing its first black and white television in 1970. By the 1990s, Samsung had become a key supplier of components, including memory chips and display panels, for many companies, including Apple. This symbiotic relationship allowed Samsung to gather valuable insights into Apple's design and manufacturing processes, which would later fuel the competitive fires. In an ironic twist, Samsung played a critical role in Apple's success, supplying key components for the iPhone. However, this supplier relationship would soon evolve into one of the fiercest rivalries in tech history. In 2007, Apple changed the world with the introduction of the iPhone, a sleek touchscreen device that combined a phone, an iPod, and an internet communicator.
This is one device. And we are calling it iPhone.
It was a game changer, setting the stage for the modern smartphone era. The iPhone's success was so profound that it not only redefined what a smartphone could be, but also forced competitors to rethink their strategies. Samsung, which had been a key supplier for the iPhone, quickly recognized the potential of the smartphone market. In 2010, they responded with the Galaxy S, their own smartphone designed to compete directly with the iPhone.
Thank you for joining us this evening for what is arguably the biggest and most exciting night in the history of Samsung Mobile here in the United States.
The Galaxy S was a hit, marking the beginning of a fierce competition. Over the next decade, Apple and Samsung released new iterations of their flagship phones, each packed with cutting-edge technology and each vying for the top spot in the market. But the battle wasn't just fought in the marketplace. It spilled over into the courtroom, leading to one of the most high-profile legal battles in tech history. In 2011, Apple sued Samsung, accusing the South Korean company of copying the design and user interface of the iPhone. The lawsuit sparked a global legal war, with both companies filing suits and countersuits in multiple countries. This legal showdown highlighted the intense competition between the two companies and underscored the importance of intellectual property in the tech industry. The crux of the dispute was about design patents and intellectual property. Apple argued that Samsung had blatantly copied the iPhone's look and feel, while Samsung contended that Apple's patents were too broad and stifled competition. This battle over intellectual property rights wasn't just about phones. It was about the future of innovation and who would lead it. The legal battle lasted for years, with Apple initially winning a $1 billion judgment against Samsung in the United States. However, the amount was later reduced after multiple appeals, and the case was eventually settled in 2018. But the rivalry was far from over. The settlement didn't end the competition. It merely shifted it to other battlegrounds, such as innovation in hardware and software, ecosystem development, and market penetration in emerging markets. At the heart of the Apple-Samsung rivalry are their differing design philosophies. Apple, under the guidance of Steve Jobs and later Jony Ive, embraced minimalism, a focus on simplicity, elegance, and user experience. Every iPhone is a testament to this philosophy with its clean lines, intuitive interface, and premium materials. Apple's approach has always been about creating an integrated, seamless experience where hardware and software work in perfect harmony. Samsung, on the other hand, took a different approach. Known for its bold and feature-rich designs, Samsung's devices often packed in the latest technologies and features, sometimes even at the expense of simplicity. From the curved displays of the Galaxy S series to the stylus-equipped Galaxy Note, Samsung's products catered to tech enthusiasts who craved cutting-edge features. Samsung's willingness to experiment with new technologies, such as foldable displays and modular components, has often put it at the forefront of innovation. This contrast in design philosophies also extended to their operating systems. Apple's iOS and Samsung's integration with Android represent two different approaches to mobile operating systems. iOS is known for its seamless integration, fluidity, and strong security, making it the preferred choice for users who value simplicity and reliability. Apple's control over both the hardware and software has allowed it to create a highly optimized user experience where every detail is meticulously crafted. Android, on the other hand, offers greater customization and flexibility. Samsung's version of Android, known as One UI, builds on this by adding unique features and integrations. However, Android's open nature can also lead to fragmentation, with varying user experiences across different devices. Samsung has worked hard to differentiate its version of Android from other manufacturers, adding exclusive features like Samsung DeX, which turns your phone into a desktop-like experience. User preferences often boil down to these key differences. Those who prioritize a smooth, consistent experience tend to favor iOS, while those who enjoy customization and the latest features might lean towards Android. The choice between these ecosystems is often seen as a reflection of the user's personality. Apple users might value simplicity and elegance, while Samsung users might prefer flexibility and cutting-edge technology.
Maybe you care a lot about ecosystem, and maybe nothing else. I'm sure you know someone like this. Then the iPhone will clearly be calling your name. Or if you're the type who wants all the features and excitement in the world, well, then Android probably is what's in your pocket.
A major factor in this rivalry is the ecosystems each company has built. Apple's ecosystem, comprising iOS, macOS, watchOS, and more, is known for its seamless integration. From continuity to AirDrop, Apple's products work together in a way that's hard to match. The tight integration between devices and services creates a user experience that is both cohesive and convenient, making it difficult for users to switch once they are entrenched in the ecosystem. Samsung's ecosystem, while not as tightly integrated as Apple's, offers a different kind of versatility. Leveraging Android and Tizen OS, Samsung connects not just smartphones and tablets, but also smart TVs, home appliances, and even smartwatches. Samsung's SmartThings platform brings all these devices together, creating a smart home experience that's broad and adaptable. Samsung's ecosystem is built around the idea of connectivity and interoperability, with a strong emphasis on the Internet of Things, IoT. The choice between these ecosystems often comes down to what the user values more: Apple's closed but smooth integration, or Samsung's open but broader compatibility. The debate between these ecosystems is ongoing, with each company continuously adding new features and integrations to outdo the other. Apple has long positioned itself as a premium brand, emphasizing design, innovation, and exclusivity in its marketing. Their iconic Think Different campaign and minimalist ads have helped Apple maintain a perception of being a luxury brand. Apple's branding strategy is about more than just selling products. It's about selling a lifestyle and an identity. Samsung's marketing approach is different. Samsung has often focused on feature-centric ads, highlighting what makes their products stand out, such as larger screens, better cameras, or innovative features like wireless charging. Celebrity endorsements and humorous ads poking fun at Apple have also been a staple of Samsung's strategy.
Hey, what are you doing up there? You can't sit on the fence.
But on the Samsung side, they have folding phones and an epic camera.
Did you say folding phones?
Yeah.
You don't want to leave. We're waiting for all that to come over here.
Why? It's already over there.
Because that's what we do. We wait. We wait.
Samsung's ads often directly target Apple, positioning Galaxy phones as the more advanced or versatile option. In several high-profile campaigns, Samsung has taken direct aim at Apple users, poking fun at their perceived blind loyalty to the iPhone. Ads like "The Next Big Thing" and the infamous wall huggers campaign mock Apple's smaller battery life and the long lines for new iPhone releases, suggesting that Samsung users are smarter for choosing a device with better battery life and faster charging. On the other hand, Apple rarely mentions Samsung directly in their ads. Instead, Apple focuses on showcasing the superior design and seamless user experience of their products, implicitly suggesting that those who value quality and innovation will naturally choose Apple. Apple's approach is more about reinforcing its brand as the gold standard in technology, rather than engaging in direct comparisons. This difference in marketing has contributed to each brand's distinct identity. Apple as the sleek, luxury option, and Samsung as the tech powerhouse that offers something for everyone. This distinction is also reflected in their customer bases, with Apple users often seen as loyal, almost fanatical, and Samsung users seen as more pragmatic, valuing features and performance. When it comes to pricing, Apple has consistently positioned itself at the higher end of the market. Premium pricing is part of Apple's brand strategy, reinforcing the perception of its products as luxury items. This strategy has allowed Apple to maintain high profit margins and invest heavily in research and development, ensuring that its products remain at the cutting edge of technology. Samsung, on the other hand, offers a wider range of pricing options. From high-end devices like the Galaxy S and Note series to more affordable models like the Galaxy A series, Samsung caters to a broader audience globally. This diversity in pricing has allowed Samsung to dominate in emerging markets, where affordability is often a key factor in purchasing decisions. This diversity in pricing has allowed Samsung to attract a wide range of customers, while Apple's premium pricing strategy has cultivated a loyal, almost cult-like following. The contrast in pricing strategies reflects the broader strategies of the two companies. Apple's focus on premium products and brand exclusivity versus Samsung's emphasis on market share and innovation. Apple's product unveilings are legendary, with carefully choreographed presentations that generate massive hype. The influence of Steve Jobs' vision is still evident in how Apple unveils its products, minimalist, focused, and with a flair for the dramatic. These events are not just product launches, they are cultural moments that resonate with Apple's global audience. Samsung's Unpacked events are equally significant, though they take a different approach. Samsung often emphasizes innovation and the breadth of its product lineup, showcasing everything from smartphones to wearables to home appliances. Samsung's events are about demonstrating its leadership in technology and its ability to bring new ideas to market. The way each company generates hype is reflective of their brand ethos. Apple with its focus on exclusivity and design, and Samsung with its emphasis on features and innovation. These events are not just about showcasing products, they are about reinforcing each company's identity and values. Steve Jobs' vision continues to influence Apple to this day. His emphasis on design, user experience, and innovation has become deeply ingrained in Apple's DNA. Even years after his passing, Apple's products and strategy reflect the core principles Jobs championed. Apple's continued success is a testament to the strength of Jobs' vision and the company's ability to evolve while staying true to its roots. Samsung, meanwhile, has carved out its own identity, particularly in the post-Jobs era. The company has positioned itself as a leader in innovation, often taking risks with new technologies such as foldable phones and 5G advancements that Apple has been slower to adopt. Samsung's ability to innovate and push boundaries has kept it competitive, even as Apple continues to be influenced by the legacy of its iconic founder. Artificial intelligence and smart assistants have become a key battleground in the tech industry. Apple's Siri, introduced in 2011, was one of the first voice-activated assistants, known for its integration across Apple's ecosystem. Siri's early success paved the way for other smart assistants and has become a critical part of Apple's ecosystem. Although it has faced criticism for not keeping pace with competitors, Samsung's Bixby, launched in 2017, aimed to compete with Siri and Google Assistant. However, it struggled to gain the same level of adoption, partly due to its limited capabilities compared to Google Assistant, which is also available on Samsung devices. While Bixby has improved over time, it has not reached the same level of success as its competitors, highlighting the challenges of competing in the AI space. While Siri benefits from deep integration within Apple's ecosystem, Google Assistant, available on Samsung devices, is often praised for its accuracy, natural language processing, and integration with Google's vast array of services. This dynamic shows the ongoing battle between closed and open ecosystems, with each offering its own advantages and disadvantages. Samsung has been a pioneer in foldable technology, launching the Galaxy Fold in 2019. Despite early setbacks, setbacks, such as durability issues, Samsung has continued to refine and lead in this emerging category. The foldable phone represents Samsung's commitment to pushing the boundaries of what a smartphone can be, even if it means taking risks that don't always pay off immediately. Apple, known for its cautious approach to new form factors, has yet to enter the foldable market. While rumors persist about a future foldable iPhone, Apple's strategy has been to perfect new technologies before launching them, ensuring a seamless user experience. This difference in approach highlights the core philosophies of both companies. Samsung's willingness to take risks and innovate versus Apple's focus on refinement and perfection. Today, the rivalry between Apple and Samsung shows no signs of slowing down. As both companies continue to push the envelope in areas like artificial intelligence and augmented reality, the battle for tech supremacy will only intensify. New battlegrounds are emerging, from wearable technology to smart home devices, where both companies are vying for dominance. But at the end of the day, this competition drives innovation, offering consumers better products and services. Whether you're an Apple loyalist or a Samsung enthusiast, there's no denying that this rivalry has reshaped the tech landscape and will continue to do so for years to come. The innovations spurred by this competition have benefited consumers worldwide, raising the bar for what we expect from our devices. So what does the future hold for Apple and Samsung? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, this is a rivalry for the ages, and we are all witnesses to it. The ongoing battle between these two giants is not just about market share, it's about defining the future of technology itself. Thank you for watching The Sagan Show. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Apple versus Samsung rivalry, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And let us know in the comments, are you Team Apple or Team Samsung?